over here.
You got this, MP.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. In at the small and power forwards, it's Thibault and Grant. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Warriors, they've got MP. Dario Saric is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Curry in at the point. You know, Richard, I've always wondered how long does it take for a team to gel, especially if they've had big off-season roster changes?
Well, it all depends, Kevin. If you've traded key stars, you have to kind of rediscover your identity. But if it's bench guys, they can usually fold into a team very easily.
Well, guys, MP's got the matchup with Scoot Henderson tonight. This is the first time they faced off. The rookie MP is very excited, to say the least, for this one.
And Scoot Henderson is here to make trouble all night long. Look, keeping up with him is tough because he's a shifty guard. He can score, he can pass, he can rebound, and he will outsmart you.
Definitely going to be interesting to see how MP has prepared and gets established offensively and defensively early on.
Now here's Lillard. And the pass to Nurkic. Kicks it out to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Simons on the wing. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
And for the Blazers GA, the intrigue surrounding Damian Lillard continues after his summer trade request.
Well, it can take time for these deals to materialize. In the meantime, the young talent on this Portland team bodes well for the future.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
High post, Nurkic. And he comes up with the deuce. And here is Curry. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Passes to Kuminga. Off target from three-point range. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Thibault. Simons against Saric. And finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Now here's Curry. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Here's MP. Simons with the defensive effort. The Trailblazers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Pass to Lillard. Grant in the post, defended by Kuminga. Grant the pass to Lillard. Shoots the 3. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Grant gets a wide open look, knocks down the 3 ball.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball.
So, GA, you look at the Blazers with this young talent and still with Damian Lillard on board. Two very different timelines.
They feel like Lillard brings more value than what they could get in trade. But you could argue they could have gotten more if they acted a few seasons earlier.
And he makes that one. Grant's got 5.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And the Warriors with some changes.
Get back in there.
MP finds Payton. Here's Jackson Davis. Back to Payton. MP outside. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Clock at 6. Shoots a 3. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
The D's got to be aware of MP. He is always ready to fire.
On the court for the Trailblazers. They've got Sharp, Diallo out there with Little. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Henderson in at the shooting guard position. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
Well, right now for the Warriors, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played. Plenty of time to turn things around.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And that's how you execute inside. Lillard, I like when he looks for his shot down low.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, there's a new era in Portland with number 3 pick Scoot Henderson viewed as the franchise player of the future. He says, I'm going to embrace it. I've got a lot of responsibility, but it just comes with the work ethic. I always fall back on getting in the gym. I'm determined to be the best version of myself. Kevin, back to you.
I love the fact, David, don't you, that he wants to be great. That was a terrific report. Thank you. A 3-pointer off the mark. Warriors trail by 16. RJ, if you had to choose someone to take the last shot in the big game, Klay Thompson, I'm assuming, is right up there.
Oh, Kev, Klay Thompson would be my number 1. He plays with an even temperature. His facial expressions never change. He's never too high, never too low. And look, we've obviously seen that he can knock down any shot at any time.
And here's Little, following the 3-pointer by MP. Little dishes to Henderson. With the teardrop, it's hauled in by Jackson Davis. With the step back. To the middle. Here's Curry. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Lillard, the pass to Sharp, right wing. Lillard outside. Portland again missing. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
He's a magician inside. Curry always finds a window.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. Richard, you've got one of the great personalities in this game. Did humor serve you well during your playing days?
Yes, I would say it was, because most of the time I was talking more trash to my teammates than to the other team, but that's just been my personality since I was a kid.
And Portland making a change here. Nurkic checked in for Nasir Little. Grant comes in for Diallo. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Scoot Henderson. And it's Simons in for Lillard. Now, here's Grant. 5 points in the game. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Off target from outside. Warriors trail by 11. A pass to Kuminga. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
Here's Thibault. Scoreless thus far. To the paint, 6 feet out. And Nurkic finishes inside. And the Trailblazers lead by 13. The Warriors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. To the inside. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
2 loud points from Wiggins. Andrew, he is getting hurt.
44 seconds left to play here in the half. Grant outside. Simons against MP. Launches it. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
The lead now cut to single digits.
Just a crafty move by Wiggins, pulling up for his shot out of nowhere.
Kicks it out to Grant. That 3 off the mark. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Another 3 for Golden State.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
And so it's Portland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And moving forward, a lot to like about that first half for the Portland Trailblazers.
I know what Shaq's going to say. Elbow sandwiches. Those guys are physical, and they've controlled the glass. They gave the impression.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Jusuf Nurkic.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Charge is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's MP. And it's Curry in at point guard. And last season, the Warriors' so-called 2-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, G.A.?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
Now, here's MP. Count that one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Lillard against Curry. Simons with a screen on Curry. Here's Lillard. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Wiggins passes to Kuminga. MP, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. MP's got 10. Trailblazers leading by 5. Simons with the ball. 8 points for him. Over MP. The shot's good from Simons. Simons has got 5 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Pass to MP. On the wing, Wiggins. Back to MP. Another 3 for Golden State.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. D.A., thank you so much. Here's Simons following the basket by MP. Pass to Grant. Three-pointer. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. The shot, no good.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And Saric kicks to Curry. Again, Golden State.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And the basket by Lillard.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Saric passes to MP. MP strong inside.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And the Warriors with some changes. Gary Payton comes in for Saric, and it's Klay Thompson in for Stephen Curry. Little, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Sharp comes in for Damian Lillard. MP against Simon. Pass to Grant. A minute 20 left here in the third quarter. Can't hit from in close.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
There's the pass to MP. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Portland leading. Here's Thibault. Nothing on the board. Simons up top, covered by Wiggins. Inside. Little can't hit.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Sharp, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Grant finds Simons. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Simons has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
MP, and the layup falls. And the Warriors lead by 1.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Simons surveying the D. Kicks it out to Grant. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And he didn't really have this shot coming into the league. Grant has really worked on honing his shot from the perimeter.
It's deflected, and the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Trailblazers lead by 2. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Get in there, the ball's moving. Looks more like us, all right? Good to great. We're getting some decent ones. Let's get some great shots now.
Well, preaching how important. Entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Little. Grant comes in for Diallo. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Sharp. And it's Simons in for Henderson. Warriors trail by 4. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Simons on the wing. He's joined by Thybulle. Down in the block, it's Grant and Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Simons against Curry. And it's Simons missing. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Here's Saric, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Simons with the screen for Lillard. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
A nice shot by MP.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
MP against Lillard. And that time, also a missed shot. The Warriors leading. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
The Trailblazers shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. And the dunk by Grant.
And this team counts on Grant in those big moments, and you can see why, given the results.
Here's MP. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it.
Huge turnover. And really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
The Trailblazers shooting straight 49% from the field. Here's Lillard. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got 6 rebounds now in the game. MP converting the tough bucket.
Wow, important points there by MP. He's a guy who comes up in the clutch when you need him.
Lillard from outside. The Warriors pull it in. Saric has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. MP passes to Kuminga. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's on the defense there. When MP senses one of his guys is open, he hits him right away.
And Lillard kicks to Simons. No good on the triple.
Questionable shot selection on that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outlet.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Lillard. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Kuminga, and they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They're trailing by 7. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kicks it out to Lillard. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
And so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. So it's Portland now.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot and a quick foul.
And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 7. 26 seconds left in the game. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. Nurkic, the pass to Lillard. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
Here are the Trailblazers with the ball. Passes it to Simons. Grant for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now here's Thibault. Offensive rebound.
And this is where Nurkic gets a lot of his points, staying active even after the shot goes up.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed.
Yeah, MP.
I know Edwards can handle anything for him. I know he thinks he can. We're not getting anywhere here. Let's sit down with Paul tomorrow and we'll try to come to our consensus. All right. Yeah, sure. I'll send it.
It's going to be fun watching tape on this one, huh?
This game brought to mind some of the great rookie duels in the history of the game. Magic versus Bird, Jordan versus Wilkins, and now MP versus Scoot. Is this the beginning of one of those epic rivalries?
I mean, honestly, I don't worry too much about that. Rivalries and revenge games are important from a business standpoint. I mean, they sell games to the public, but I'm focused on winning and becoming the best player I can be. And I'm pretty sure Scoot feels the same way. Either way, I'm gonna continue to do my thing. I'm sure Scoot will continue to do his. And hopefully, just like in this one, my team will come out on top more often than not.